Hey guys, Crowley is here again with a new playthrough. That's okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I want to play Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition. Instead of taking 500 million years to do character creation, I'm gonna make character creation a separate video. And if you want to skip this, I'm gonna upload the first 2 episodes within a day of each other, so you can just skip to the next episode if you really want. If I remember, which I probably won't, so don't count on it, I'll put a little linky-doo down in the description, or cool little annotations or some dumb shit like that. Okay, so, let's watch the intro video, and then, which will give us the backstory, some cool backstory to set up, and then we will, get into creating our party.
They say that history is the greatest of all teachers, and that tales of past deeds define who we are in the present, and what we shall be in the future. It is said that such tales shall, with each telling, illuminate us all with the light of truth. I shall tell you of such a tale. It is a tale quite familiar to me, for I have spent nearly a lifetime piecing it together and chronicling it here within this book. For years I have pondered its passages, studying every line, committing each word to memory. Perhaps now, in the telling of it, I shall at last find the answers I seek. Our story takes place in the northern region of Faerun known as Icewind Dale. It is a harsh, frozen land, cut off from the rest of the world by a wall of jagged peaks called the Spine of the World. For centuries, the icy plains of the Dale have been home to the barbarian peoples of the Uthgard and Regedman. Huddled together in small, closely knit tribes, the barbarians lived simple lives, free, proud, and fiercely independent. Until the day an archmage named Ericon came to Icewind Dale. With an army of mercenaries, Ericon sought to conquer the north and force the fierce barbarians into slavery. Long weeks of battle followed, and the scattered barbarian tribes suffered terrible losses. Defeat seemed inevitable. In their darkest hour, a barbarian shaman named Jared came forth and demanded a council between all the remaining tribes of the north. A respected warrior, Jared persuaded the council to put aside their differences and unite against Ericon. Strengthened by a new sense of purpose, the barbarians rallied behind their new leader. The combined might of the Northmen proved more than a match for Ericon, who had counted on the division of the tribes. Wave after wave of barbarian warriors tore into Ericon's hired army, forcing them on the defensive and ultimately into full retreat. As his army crumbled around him, Ericon had time for one last desperate act before his enemies descended upon him. Drawing upon his remaining power, the Archmage breached the planar boundaries, tearing open a portal to the lower planes. The foolish Archmage's cries of victory immediately turned to shrieks of terror as the hideous and twisted shapes of demonkind materialized from the portal and poured onto the battlefield. The sudden appearance of the demons drove the combatants, barbarian and mercenary alike, to turn to meet the new threat side by side. The remaining warriors bravely charged the portal to drive the hellspawn back, and were slaughtered by the hundreds. As his people fell around him, the barbarian shaman, Jared, looked up from the blood-drenched snow of the battlefield and caught sight of a lone figure high upon a ridge in the distance. Jared immediately recognized this vision as an omen from his god Tempus, and in that instant he knew what had to be done. Shouting cries to his god, He charged through the ranks of the demons and plunged into the portal. As Jared's blood fused with the energies of the portal, an explosion of white light engulfed the battlefield. When the light subsided, the demons were gone, and the portal was closed. In its place hovered a disk of solid stone. Frozen within the center of the disk was Jared's body, locked in his final moment of agony, in his final moment of triumph, for all eternity. But that is not the end of our tale. It is but the beginning.
Okay, cool. I've been needing to clear my throat for, like, forever. Oh, uh-oh. I don't know what that was about. I have no idea why I just went to desktop for no reason. So, once again, you guys have seen my desktop. I feel kind of naked whenever that happens. Like, oh, you know that I have a million friggin' icons. It must annoy you. That's fine with me. I like my old man icons, like, all over the place. Anyways, let's get into this. So we're gonna go new game. And we could just take the pre-generated party. Oh. No. I wanna do this. All right. So we're gonna create. We're gonna create a leader. It's gonna be a lady. It's gonna be. I kind of want to try one of the kits. I really kind of like this one. Maybe she's wearing a skirt. She looks. Ooh. Well, you're kind of like a half elf, though. I want a human. You're just like a human. Oh. I like that one. I like that one for sure. That kind of looks like Lana Parrilla from Once Upon a Time, with like her tits hanging out. Okay, so I guess we're kind of. That's an elf. It's like the worst part. Like, this is like the least important part of this too, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go with. We'll go ahead and go with that one, actually. Why not? Race. Human. We're gonna be a human. A class. We're gonna be a paladin. And I'm gonna do. May not turn undead. Cast a spell magic, true sight, undead hunter, or a blackguard. She has to be evil. So we're gonna be a cavalier. Or cavalier, or whatever. But their advantages are they get +3 bonus to hit, and damage rolls against demons, devils, dragons, and wyverns. May cast remove fear 1 time per day per level, which is actually really cool. That's super helpful. Immune to charm, fear, poison, and morale failure. That's awesome. That's gonna be great. 20%. Wow. Yes. Yeah, I want to be a cavalier. Oh yeah, just in case nobody, in case you're watching this and you don't know what this game is, Icewind Dale is a D&D game. It's set in the Forgotten Realms campaign setting, and it uses the 2nd edition Advanced Dungeons & Dragons rule set. So that's gonna be back when paladins were restricted to lawful good. Now they can be anyone, I believe. Okay, so this is the part that's gonna take the longest. I'm gonna unashamedly min-max, basically. I think they have to have a minimum. They don't have to have minimum intelligence, though. Kind of want high con and high thing, so we're just gonna keep going. I don't know if charisma really matters. Where this game is kind of more of a dungeon crawler, I don't know if this stat honestly matters. What I want first is, it's not bad actually. I'm gonna lower your intelligence down to a 9, because like I said, I don't have to be smart. I'm gonna, just for the sake of it, yeah, get a little, 2 points. You know what? That's fine. Wisdom makes sense. Charisma being very high obviously makes sense. Strength, having a high strength is going to be helpful for this person too. So skills. Skills basically means weapon proficiencies. In this game, you are proficient with individual weapons, and if you don't choose single weapon style. Yeah, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna get a long sword. Yeah, so I like to specialize in like one type of weapon, and then one of these styles. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's see. So this way. So basically, proficient means one slot. It means we're not taking any penalties. If I use a short sword or a master sword or an axe, I'm gonna take a -4, I think it is. I can't remember exactly. I gotta brush up on my AD&D stuff because I want to do an AD&D game for the channel for you guys to watch. I also want to. I just want to play D&D, to be honest with you, and I want to record it and show you guys if you'll be into watching it. So I'm specialized with my longsword, so I get an additional +1 to hit and a +2 to damage. And I'm a warrior class, so I get those bonuses. And for my other thing, single weapon style. So basically, I'm not wearing a shield, but now that I'm specialized in it, I get a -2 to AC, and I score a critical hit on a natural 19 to 20, so I have a greater chance to score a critical hit. So we'll just go with those colors. Why not? Doesn't really matter. Female fighter. Play.
By Clangeddin's twin axes.
She sounds dwarfy.
Attack.
Let's see.
Attack. I shall lead the way. Let us not waste time. My aim shall be, if you wish for my leadership,
No.
a stout soul. This is a lot of...
Onward to victory! It is an honor to lead. I'm exhausted.
I like her. Okay, and we're gonna name her. Let's see, what's a good strong Forgotten Realms kind of name? Let's go with Rahal. Man, I don't know. Yeah, drawing a friggin' blank. Rahal. Raven. Rahal. Fuck ass. No. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's go with Rahal. Boop. Okay, and we're gonna accept her, and we're gonna create the second one. Now, I want a tank. So, we're gonna go with a male. Dwarf. Ooh, or do I want a half-orc, actually? Ooh. I don't know if I want a half-orc or not. Dwarves is a +2 saving throws. I get +2 to saving throws versus paralysis, poison, death, rod, staff, wand, and spell. Additional bonuses based on constitution and information. No, we're gonna go with the dwarf. A dwarf barbarian. Barbarians may not wear armor, heavier than splint. May not exceed specialization with any weapon class, but you know what they get? We'll go chaotic good. Alignment I don't think really matters that much in this game, where it's more of a dungeon crawler, so so obviously our strength, our dex, our con, these don't matter. That's not great. I want to get like I'd like to get like an 85 in this total roll here. Because what you're doing is you're actually rolling 3d6, I believe, for each stat, and then it adds up all the points. Oh, store. Yeah, dude. Excuse me. Oh, yep, we're keeping that. That's great. That's a great score. And, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna, yeah, put a little wisdom in there. He has a little wisdom. That's a fucking awesome roll. God damn. In AD&D, if you rolled a natural 18, you got to roll percentile dice, so D100 essentially generates a number between 1 and 100, and depending on the roll you got, the higher the roll you got, obviously, with your percentile, the better the attack and damage bonuses that you got. So, this guy is going to specialize in the longsword, but he's actually going to specialize in two-handed weapon style, so, it's a +1 to damage rolls, -2 to speed factor, and no, sorry, 2 weapon style. I am wrong. So his penalties get reduced to this, basically, and I don't think he can actually master. I think he can only go up to 2, but that's okay. Wielder's penalties are reduced to 0 with the main weapon, blah blah blah. So. Okay, and appearance, that's fine. I don't really care that much. I don't care at all.
Steel yourselves!
There's a really cool...
I'll wash me beard in your blood.
There he is. We'll call him... Krog. Done. Boop. Okay, now we're gonna need a healer. This is AD&D. You want to have a cleric. You absolutely want a cleric. It is pretty much essential. I've gone through them all, haven't I? Isn't there a female half-orc somewhere? Make a half-orc cleric. That would be interesting as fuck. Guess not. Let's make... I don't want to make another dwarf, or do I, actually? Make a cleric. Make a human cleric? Ah, I already made a human. Back. Gender, dude. Done. Done. I've already made... No. Back. Damn it. Okay. Make a male. I know there's a male half-orc. Portrait somewhere over the rainbow. I've got a yawn. Been fighting that for a few minutes. Oh god, yeah, that's better. If you're still here, you're a trooper. You really are. Oh, there he is. I literally could have just gone back. Done. Yes. God damn. Half-orc. They are not smart, but they get strength and con. They get +1 to strength and con, so we're gonna try our best to roll some fucking dope things. Oh, cool. Let's see. Priest of Helm. A Priest of Lathander may cast Hold Undead. Gains 1 use at level 1, and additional use every 5 levels. May cast Boon of Lathander once a day. Gains 1 use at level 1 and additional use every 10 levels thereafter. Boon of Lathander, last one, +1 to all savings, alive, 6 lawful good. Priest of Helm. True Sight, Seeking Sword. Spell creates a sword deals, let's see. Cannot be dropped or unequipped. Enchanted, +4 weapon. God damn. Priest of Tempest. I don't know. Seeking Sword is pretty fucking awesome. Sword is enchanted as a +4 weapon, provides a +4 Thako bonus, but no damage bonus. Well, god damn it. Sets the number of attacks down up to 3 for... Yeah, yes. Yeah, and he could be just lawful good, doesn't really matter. Okay, so roll your boat. Can I don't know why I stored that, that was dumb. Yep, this is a lot of, I got lucky on that one roll, so this is going to be the majority of... I guess I don't need that many, because I don't... Well, maybe I do. Yes, these are super shitty, so... God bless America. Come on. Whoop. Don't need that there. Oh yeah, see? I can drop my dex down. And then bring that up. And yeah, reroll. Yeah. I'm going too fast too. Basically means, yeah, I want like an 85. I really do. I want the highest roll I could possibly get. There's gonna be a lot of this. I'm so sorry, guys. Strength, con, and wisdom are the most important stats. You definitely want those to be pretty high, especially wisdom, because wisdom gives you a lot of really good... gives you access to additional spells. Hey, there we go. Store. Let's see. So I'm going to drop my intelligence down. So they actually, their maximum, their hit point, their constitution maximum, strength maximums go up to 19. So, okay, so 18. So I'm going to drop dex down to 11. And... damn. Intelligence down to 9 because it's not super. Charisma down to 9. Intelligence down to 9. So definitely min-maxing. I believe, if I remember my AD&D correctly, you don't take penalties at 9 on stats, on most stats anyways. I believe intelligence and charisma. I don't have a manual handy, and I don't have a player's handbook handy. I do have a 2nd edition player's handbook. But I don't. That's up in my closet upstairs where my wife is sleeping, and I'm not going to open up that fucking can of angry ass worms. So maces, and they don't get to specialize in anything, although they can choose a fighting style. Maces are pretty common, I believe, early on in the game, and then later on you want to get... Warhammers are cool, like the idea of them are cool, but they didn't do a lot of damage in AD&D, so... And then Flail Morningstar, so... And I'm gonna actually... take... single weapon style. Do I want to take a fighting style? Or do I want to take another weapon style? I'm gonna actually... No, you know what? I'm going to... put this into Flail Morningstar, because just to be versatile with more weapons, so having Flail and Morningstar and having Mace will be good for him, especially where he gets such a... See, they get 3 spells at first level. That's fucking... like, they can memorize 3 spells. So we're gonna memorize... let's see, this is Curse, which sounds pretty much... so we're gonna memorize... Yeah, we'll memorize Bless. Bless is super helpful. And then we'll do Cure Light Wounds. Oh, I have that one. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that, really. Appearance. That's good. That's fine.
Well, look Looks like I'm gonna have to go on a killing spree.
Maybe that'll be him.
Attack! Yes, we must halt and regain our strength.
Oh, there he is. Sounds like Worf. Alright. He's gonna be... Nephalio. For fucking whatever reason. Accept. Okay. Create. Create new character. Gender. Let's make a woman. Let's make a... Do we want to make a halfling? You know what? Do I want to make an elf? Do I want to make a ranger, actually? Yeah. I think I do. I think I do want to make a, like, an elf ranger, because they get... Yes. Yes. Yes, that's what I want to do. You look like a druid, but you're rangery enough, yeah. Race, elf, you see, because they get +1 Thaco bonus with bows, short swords, and long swords. So if I make a archer ranger, they get a +1 to hit and damage rolls with any missile weapon at every 3 levels. May achieve grand mastery, 5 slots in longbows, short bows, and crossbows. May use a called shot ability once per day, which is pretty cool. Called shot applies all these things. I'm not going to read it all. You can pause right here. I'll give you a second. Pause. Okay. Yes, so can't wear any metal armor, so she's restricted to leather and hide. And may not use charm animal, may only become proficient in 1 slot weapons. That I don't really give a shit about, because she's really not going to be a frontline fighter. Having a ranged person will be good. She's going to be neutral good, and her abilities are going to be... Her most important ability is Dex. I already got 84. Holy Hannaford. They have to have a minimum of 14. Intelligence does not have to be minimum, so 10. There it is, right there. And I don't know if having a 17 is really super helpful for you, so I'm gonna do this. So there. So she should be getting like a +1 bonus to attack. I don't know about damage with 16 strength, and she'll be getting an additional, like at least 1 hit point. I believe a hit point. I actually don't remember, so I don't care. This 19 is what matters. She's gonna get a really cool Thaco, 2-hit armor class 0. Basically, her 2-hit ability is gonna be awesome. I was recently told, I was kind of far away from my microphone. I was recently told that I need to stop doing that. Because, yeah. And boop, 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 boop. Nope, I can only do 2. For right now, anyways. And we're gonna go with short swords and Eond. Oh, they automatically get 2 weapon style, so that's friggin' cool. They automatically get specialized in 2 weapon style. That's fucking really cool. Just go with long swords. Yeah, just go with that. Ooh, this will be helpful. Rules ranges tend to focus their efforts on some particular creature, usually one that marauds their homeland. Before advancing to 2nd level, every ranger must select a racial enemy. Thereafter, whenever a ranger encounters that enemy, she bonus to attack rolls. You make your selection based on what the appropriate match for your character concept, +4 to attack and damage versus racial enemy. And spoiler alert, this might be a slight little baby spoiler because I know what comes up, and I know something that will be super helpful for us later when the game starts getting a little harder. So I would skip ahead just a couple seconds. I will actually start counting to 5. So I'm going to count to 10, and you just skip ahead, okay? So skip ahead now at 1, 2, I don't know what I'm doing. Whatever, I'm picking Yuan-Ti. Did I ruin it for you? I'm sorry. Let's make her hair match her portrait. Brown hair. and make her clothing match her. Just get like red going. Just get some cool red going and some like blue too. So that's pretty neat. We'll do that. And let's see, female thief?
Dash and slash!
Nope.
Let's dance. Follow me. Even I need to rest once in a while. Come on, I need some action.
She sounds pretty cool. Okay, and her name is gonna be Arain. Whatever. Alright, now we need a dude that is gonna pick every goddamn lock, and that's him right there. Look at that guy right there. Yeah, and we're gonna go straight up halfling. Because look at all these bonuses. I'm sorry, I'm not really explaining the bonuses. This is gonna be a pretty long episode. Anyway, I mean, if you're here, you want to see the bonuses, but you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. So thief. Kind of want to be a swashbuckler because they get a bonus to AC at first level, plus an additional +1 bonus every 5 levels, +1 bonus to hit and damage every 5 levels. They specialize 2 slots in any melee weapon available to thieves. May place 3 slots into 2 weapon styles. So yeah, actually do think I want that. Which means I'm probably only going to have 2 ranged characters. But that's okay. We'll just be neutral good. Because, I mean, I don't know. Okay. Let's see, I don't need charisma. Don't need a point in wisdom. Do I need intelligence? I don't know, to be honest with you. Wow. Okay, we'll put it at 16 and then maybe... Holy frick. Yeah, that'll actually work out really well for us. Yeah, I think that'll work pretty well. Done. Skills. Yes, so early on, open locks and find traps. So we'll put that at 40. Trap finding is pretty much the most useful skill in this game, so we're just going to put those opening locks and finding traps. So that way we almost have like a 50-50 chance with find traps and then have a 50-50 chance to open a lock. So, to pick a lock like that. So proficiencies, I'm going to take short sword. And I'm going to do 2 weapon style. Do I want to do 2 weapon style? Yeah, I don't care. We will roleplay that a little bit. I do want to be a swash, but I do want to buckle swashes. Let's see, his hair is brown. His skin is pretty pale. His major clothing is a brownish kind of color. A darker brownish kind of color. No. No. Come on. Okay, we're just gonna go this brown right here. And then... looks good to me. And he is gonna be a male thief.
I'll take care of it. That's fine with me. Getting pretty tired. Oh.
The silent blade cuts best.
Yeah, no. No thank you. Okay. And we're gonna name him... Dibble. No, he needs a cool, like... he's a swashbuckler. Roderick. Alright, and now we need our spellcaster. So we make a lady. Make a lady. Make a lady. Do we want to make a lady elf? Do we want to make a lady human? Or do we want to make a lady gnome? Okay, I might redo this, but I'm just going to try it out. Yeah. Class. Mage. Yeah, see, they can only be illusionists. May not learn or cast any spells in the necromancy or abjuration schools. Alright. We're gonna get to the part where I have to... Oh, fuck, I just... Did you see that? Oh, it was an 86. I guess it doesn't really matter. I kind of just want, like, decent wisdom. Oh, yeah, dude. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I don't need a 19 intelligence necessarily. Okay, cool. I definitely don't need a strength. Don't need strength at all. Let's see. Constitution is going right to 18. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Give me more hit points. So, yeah, wow. These are honestly the best rolls I think I've ever gotten at any character I've created. You know what? We'll just be a gnome illusionist. I think it'll be fine. Sling. I always choose Sling because it's easy. Let's see. Where is Sleep? Sleep is right there. So Spook, what is this? Reflected image and spawn casting this travel alongside of the image, perform the actions. It does. 50 chance that the image will disappear with success with the spell. Magic attack. Okay. So we're gonna take Magic Missile because it's classic, and the reason it's useful is because it interrupts enemy spellcasters. We'll take Spook because it enables a wizard, basically kind of a fear kind of thing. And ooh, Armor. Armor is not abjuration, it has conjuration in this. Color Spray. Ooh, Color Spray is super nice. Yeah, let's take Color Spray. Color Spray is going to be super useful. Choose which spells you currently want to have. I want this one and this one. Oh. Alright, sure. Okay, appearance. I want her major to be yellow and her minor to be blue. Alright, female mage.
Let me at him.
Nope.
I shall slay you all. By Daedal's shield. Prepare to be destroyed.
Alright.
Die, fool.
I shall slay you all. I will endeavor to be a wise leader. I am in need of a good night's rest.
Yes. And her name is going to be... Bela. Alright, Bela. Let's accept. Okay. So, now that character creation is over, and we've got everything we could possibly want, yeah. I'm going to end it here, and you guys can pick it up in episode, officially episode 1. This is the character creation episode. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you're into what I do, like and subscribe, but you're not obligated to do so. I'm just happy that you're here, especially happy that you watched this episode of all episodes, because, well, let's face it, this episode probably took about an hour. I actually haven't been keeping track. Yeah. Bye forever.